What's poppin' peeps? It's Piper and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. So today I'm going to do a nice holiday inspired eye look for you guys using the brand new Morphe 35XO holiday palette. I cannot wait to dive into this palette. We got some really cool pink and brown and neutral and glitter shades to try on our lids, so let's get to it. Okay, so before we dive into these shades, I just wanted to share some of their really fun names. Today we will be using Single Life, Come Here Often, Let's Snuggle, Meet the Rents, Make It Official. There's some really other fun ones like Kiss Me, Hard to Get, Eye Contact. You get the vibes. Let's dive into it. So we are going to dive into the first shade, which is Come Here Often. It's a nice shade for a base. I'm gonna take my Morphe M153, dive into that shade, Come Here Often, and then just put that all over my lid. Wow, look at that pigment, guys. This shade is just going to provide a nice base so the other shadows can blend over it super nicely and smoothly. Okay, so that was super easy step, but now we are going to dive into the crease. So I'm gonna take the Morphe M521 and we're going to dive into this warm brown shade that's called Let's Snuggle. Super cute names. And we're just gonna dive right into the crease right here. Morphe is definitely known for their nice pigmented shadows. Literally, that was one dip into Let's Snuggle and I already have a nice crease color. Again, just right into the crease with that Let's Snuggle shade. Today I kind of wanted to do a look that was a little bit on the neutral side, but at the same time we are going to add that pop of color. I really love how this shade kind of brings out the blue in my eyes because it does have that warm orange undertone. Okay, next step, once we have that crease color in place, we're going to take the Morphe M321 and we're gonna dive into Meet the Rents. The second you open the palette, you're definitely gonna notice that Meet the Rent shade.
Is it Meet the Rent?
No, Meet the Rents, like meet the parents.
Oh.
Like, I'm gonna meet your rents. I think that's what it means. I don't know, but look at this shade, guys.
Wow, that's pretty.
Isn't that so cool?
It's very pretty.
Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Basically, I'm just taking this color and just putting it under that original Let's Snuggle shade, just right into the crease. It's okay if this is a little messy because we are going to cut the crease in a little bit with concealer and just clean it up. I feel like you're cutting your crease. You don't watch a lot of makeup things, so I'm sure cutting the crease seemed kind of violent. But I promise it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna take the same brush that we used for the Let's Snuggle shade, which is the Morphe M521, and I'm just going to blend that together, those two shades together, just to make sure that everybody's, you know, cozy in there. Don't worry about this over here. This is a little messy, but we're gonna clean that up as soon as we do concealer. So now I'm going to take my Born This Way multi-use concealer, multi-use sculpting concealer, and is that fine? Do I need to say that again?
No.
They understand what's happening. I just put a little bit on my hand right there. This is an IT Cosmetics smudger right here, and we're going to take that concealer and cut the crease. You just go like this. Okay, so now that we have the main part of our eyelid just covered in concealer, I'm going to take that Morphe 521. Is that what it is? Oh my gosh, I've said it enough times already. You would think I would know. And we're just going to blend the outsides. We're gonna take the Morphe M321 and we're gonna go back into the Meet the Rents. Just grab a little on the very tip and we are just going to go right over the very edge of the crease that we cut. Did that make sense?
Yeah. Makeup's hard.
I know. Okay, so now the Meet the Rent is popping right under that Let's Snuggle shade. So I'm gonna take my little itty baby Neutrogena makeup wipe.
Try again.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my little itty baby, and
Itty
it's
bitty.
small, okay? The Neutrogena wipe, it's very small. It's a travel Neutrogena wipe. Okay, thought that was gonna be more exciting. And I'm just gonna wipe off right here. I'm just gonna take some more of that concealer and just make sure that is really concealed right here.
Oh.
And blend that in. Normally people use beauty blenders, but normally people use
You're having trouble talking with words.
Normally
tonight.
people use beauty blenders, but I'm just gonna use my finger. Okay, so now I'm going to take an EcoTools a flathead brush right here, and we're gonna dive into the shade called Your Move. But it's actually my move because I'm putting it on my lid. And we're just gonna put that right in the center. Look at that, guys. Literally look at that pigment right there. Okay, I'm just taking that bullet crease brush that we've been using with the Meet the Rent shade, and I'm just gonna kind of blend in the outer crease here, just to make sure that color is popping, because that is a main focus of today's look. For some reason, I'm just gonna explain this. I have trouble making sure that it's even in a mirror, so I go to Snapchat. Oh, there you are, Mom.
Hi.
Do they see you?
Maybe.
Okay.
They see the ring light.
And I just make sure it's blended in Snapchat. I know that's like super weird. That's what I do. So if you need a little trick,
It's
just
a
head
little-
over to Snapchat.
It's a little tip.
Little tip. I'm now gonna go in to the bottom half of my eye, and we're gonna go in with the IT Cosmetics smudger again, which I use for concealer. Make sure it's cleaned. And then we're gonna go in with the Dating History shade. We're just gonna go in right under the eye. Again, in with Dating History right under the eye. Does that make my eyes pop?
Oh, it does. Wow.
That was the goal. Now I'm only going about midway under the eye, because we are going to go back in to the palette with this same smudger IT Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to grab Crushin' Hard, which is the very glittery kind of gel-like shade. On the other half of the bottom, we're going to pop that glitter.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty.
I love how, like, thank you, Mom. But I never tell my mom what I'm gonna do, so
No.
these are raw reactions right now.
Yeah.
Taking my baby Neutrogena wipe. Now I'm going to go back in with that first brush that we used, which is the Morphe, M153.
You have a lot of trouble with these brushes.
Oh, well, you try to
funny.
remember all the numbers.
I know, it's just funny. It's a lot of brushes.
This is the Morphe M153, and I'm going to dive into that Single Life shade, and we're just going to pop that in the corner. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw on some eyeliner and some mascara, and I'll be right back. So this is how the look turned out. I actually really like it. I love the Meet the Rent shade. That was my all-time favorite shade in this palette. If you liked this look, please give this video a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, peeps!